Hi there and welcome to my channel. I'm Liz and today I wanted to share with you a lookbook on wide leg denim. These are going to be, I would say, elevated everyday looks, which is right up my alley. That is my style. That is what I like to do. So I would say not something super casual, not something frumpy or basic. It is a little bit elevated, which is how I like to dress every day, really. But it has to be comfy. So all of these are comfy. I have one that has a little trick on it that I will point out. But other than that, I think these are great everyday outfits that could be worn to anything, you know, your kids or grandkids, sporting events, to lunch, to brunch. Maybe if you can wear denim to work, they would work as well. So really just like classic, modest outfits. So hopefully you get some inspiration. I would say none of these pieces are new, but I will link what I can down below in case you are missing something from your wardrobe that you feel you absolutely need. Otherwise, please just take inspiration in how I pair things together and layer them, and hopefully it gives you some new ideas. All right, ladies, so for outfit number one, I went with some White House Black Market high-rise everyday soft denim jeans, and I think these are my very first pair that I picked up. They are really comfy, really soft. I would say a great classic and, you know, good entry into the wide leg denim world. And for this first outfit formula, or our outfit recipe as I like to call it, I decided to pair it with a classic cable knit crew neck sweater. And I think that this is a winter staple. I think in all of the cooler months, this looks great just on its own or layered under a blazer or jacket or a coat. So definitely a good, you know, I would say closet staple to have. I picked this one up actually from Amazon. It's Amazon Essentials in small years ago, and I love it. I actually have other cable knit sweaters, and this one I just like the length and the weight and the color. Of course, they have other colors as well. And I think this outfit looks good all on its own. But to elevate it, I popped on a beautiful scarf. Now this is a designer scarf. It's from Loewe, but really take inspiration from the color scheme. And your colors don't have to be neutrals like mine, but I do think kind of keeping things in a bit of a monochromatic, just a few colors in your outfit also looks classy and, you know, a little elevated. And then a beautiful belt to tie in, you know, either your purse, your scarf, and your shoes, I think is a great touch. And that little bit of gold right there kind of breaks things up a little bit, you know, shows a little bit of a waistline, which is key, especially when adding your third layer. So the third layer I opted for was this heavy, nice, thick wool coat that I picked up from J.Crew. I actually did get this recently and I've been loving it. So it is a good weight. It is lined. I think it's a wool and polyester blend. Of course, you could see the polyester lining, but for a thicker warm jacket, this fits the bill, and you can't go wrong having a camel coat in your collection. And the second look, I opted for these express wide leg high rise. Again, they say high rise. Denim jeans in like a light wash, and these are super comfortable. These ones I actually picked up in a 6 long, so they're tight. So I opted to pair these with a much larger oversized top to kind of hide the back a little, because they are a little tight on me, probably from all the holidays. And because the jeans are so fitted, I opted for a pretty oversized top, which I've kind of been into. So just recently I picked up this Cashmere V-neck top from Denim, so a newer brand that I discovered this year and have been loving, because they have pretty affordable cashmere is what I would say. They do have high-end ones, but kind of a range, and just different styles, different colors. So I've been loving brown, decided to do a contrasting outfit. And I think instead of going for light and, you know, really dark as in a black, I think a brown is a great way. I've been loving brown, so it's a great way to implement some of my brown items I've been picking up. These sock booties, you've probably seen them all over online from Vivaya. So they do have a short heel, a beautiful point toe, and they're really easy to get on and off. And I just was really thrilled to get these because I have collected so many brown items. So I do recommend these shoes. I do like them. I will purchase others. And now you know I like Vivaya before they even reach out to me. And I also wanted to point out, because I do have name brand or luxury items that will be pretty much always in my lookbooks, because that is something that I've just collected over the years. So I wanted to tell you, if you don't know about secondhand luxury sites, I'll link a couple that I have shopped at. And this was a, you know, brown Louis Vuitton belt that I picked up probably like 10 years ago. And I just loved it. I think I got a really good deal out of it. It's a little different. And I didn't wear it that much, but now that I'm into brown, I find that I wear it so much. And so really need to kind of look at, like, you know, secondhand luxury or even thrift shops or consignment stores or antique shops, and you can find some really neat things in those different areas as well. And then to top it all off, another piece that I've had forever. I actually don't know where I got this. I want to say like Boot Barn, like 10 or 15 years ago, a long time ago. And it's got that like Southwestern vibe, but it's in my color scheme, you know, it's got the neutrals, it's got some other, you know, colors on it. And just, you know, if it is a chilly evening, this is something that I would throw on to be a little cozier, to be a little warmer. So, you know, a nice heavyweight cardigan over a pretty basic outfit, but with all these little touches really makes it an elevated look. Okay, ladies, and my wide leg denim number 3 is actually my only denim in this brand, and that is Rag & Bone. So I actually have tried on a lot of Rag & Bone denim and just never found any that I loved. And I was shopping with my daughter one time, and she tried some on. This was the largest size they had, and I was like, I gotta try them on. And I think this was maybe the second or third pair of wide leg that I picked up. But what I was so impressed about is how light they are. And I picked these up, I think, in the spring. So I really like that they were really lightweight, thin, like a just light denim. There's no stretch. And then just a basic color. So I like that there's no distressing. I like that there's no, you know, bleaching of any kind. And I would say just a classic denim. Now these are a little more pricey. You can catch them on sale, but really how they feel, I just really have been enjoying these. I love a like cozy, reminds you of the snow sweater. And so this fluffy soft sweater, this one's actually from Lily Silk, and I would say it's like a soft white or an ivory, maybe cream. I guess those are subjective. But just, you know, if I want to do a lightweight but warm winter look, I definitely reach for a mock neck. I'm not into turtlenecks. There's nothing wrong with them. They just don't work for me. I don't like the look. So I've opted for mock necks. If you have turtlenecks that you love, if it's not too thick, you could even try folding it inward. And I have found that that works as well for some of the ones that I still have. Most of them I've already filtered through, but I think that this is a cozy and elevated look all in itself. This is a cashmere sweater, which gives like just a kind of a soft like glow or feeling to the overall outfit. So this is a pea coat that I picked up from H&M, and it's just a cream color. I think that this can go over so many things. I actually can wear this over workwear, casual wear, dresses, everything. So a cream colored, I'd say a cream color, any neutral, black or white coat is always gonna pair really well with lots of items. And where I usually do add color is in the purses. So this is a cute little purse I actually picked up from Zara last year or the year before, and I love it. Even my daughters use this all the time. I'm a good sharer, so you know, whenever they want to try outfits on, I totally allow them to, because I love that they care, you know, in putting a good finished look together. This specific one isn't available, but I wanted to show you how fun it is to add a pop of color with your neutrals. I just think it gives a really classy, elevated look. And if you know, whatever color you're into, so maybe if you're all grays or mostly blacks, or even a color, adding a color that's not a main in your closet does give contrast, and it's a way to kind of keep your closet cohesive with all your pieces, which is what I do. You know, all of my clothes are kind of mostly neutrals, and then I like to add in color with like a scarf, a purse, or even shoes. Okay, and the next pair of wide leg is another one that I picked up earlier this year, and they are some Tommy Hilfiger, they say high rise, but I don't think they're high rise. Again, I guess it's subjective. Wide leg denim jeans, and these are really great. I like these because they have the side slotted pocket, which is almost like a trouser, so a little bit different look. And these are a little bit darker wash, or I wouldn't say dark wash, but like a medium to dark wash. And these don't have any stretch. Last time I looked, I think these were sold out, but really, even me naming some of these brands, maybe you'll keep an eye out at these places somewhere that you hadn't considered before. And a wide leg jean pairs really lovely with a button down blouse. So any button down blouse that you have, I love Banana Republic's satin button down. So every season they come out with different colors, sometimes different fits too, like a classic or a relaxed. But you know, this is one I think I picked up in the fall, and I love this like deep, rich, like coppery brown color. So when I got this one, I was like, oh, that one is a yes. And so this just gives like a kind of an elevated, you know, professional look, but still could be worn casually. And I'm sure you've all seen the really long scarves. So these are super on trend. I have seen them in every store shopping. This particular one is from Anthropologie. It is just a basic black with the fringe. It's, I guess, claim to fame is its length. It's really long. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know. But the dramatic length of it is kind of what elevates the outfit. So it is really beautiful. I would say if you are ordering something this long, you know, maybe try it on because like my daughter tries to wear these, and she's shorter than me, both of my daughters. And so it will like drag on the floor, which you don't want. So for me, it works, and especially with boots, but always check the size. But a really long scarf is just a great winter staple. And along with this outfit, I wanted to share these boots. You know, not sponsored or anything, just a brand I found and love. I don't even know how I first found them, probably because I'm always searching, you know, comfy kitten heels, and they are. So these are some leather booties from Frankie 4, and the creator of this is a woman, what is it, orthopedic, the foot doctor, and they're so comfortable. They have like arch support and padding and all that in there. I love this, how the zipper goes all the way down, not that you need it to get your foot in and out. And then it's got a real comfortable walking heel. Even though it has a kitten heel, I'd say it's a thicker heel. So really great if you are in the market. They are a little pricey. I think, you know, a lot of times really comfortable shoes that are actually comfortable. It's funny, I see some of the girls hold up a shoe, you know, a heel, and they're like, oh, these are so comfortable, and they like literally have no padding or anything. These have padding, they have arch support, they are comfortable boots for people who need a little more support. And then I topped all of that with this cropped trench coat that I picked up from Banana Republic earlier this year. Now this one is a linen kind of with the polyester, a little bit of polyester lining. So it is a lighter jacket, not heavyweight, but I love it because I can wear it all year round. So I will wear like a thicker sweater under it in the cooler days, and then if I just want an extra light layer that's cropped, I've been loving this. So if you don't have a cropped jacket, I would say try it out. I got it in basic black because I think I can wear this all year round, and then I actually like having it in linen. Really cute. And I'm actually surprised I don't have that many Banana Republic items. I have a good array here because that is one of my favorite stores. I shop there probably far too often. So really cute coat. Okay, and the next pair of denim that I am showcasing today that I have had and have been enjoying and loving are the high-rise wide leg. I don't think they have a name, but they're from Chico's. So I know some ladies are like, you know, you have your like feeling about a store, but I try not to do that because I find like really good stuff. Like if you love fashion and you love shopping, then really just keep your eye out everywhere, because even a different cut, a different material, different feel, a different price point just gives like a whole different vibe, a whole different look. And so I do check in at Chico's. You know, I'm 45. I guess I'm in the middle to shop there. I have heard it's like, you know, oh, my mom shops there, but you know, I found a really beautiful leather blazer there. I have found, you know, obviously pants, different things there. So, you know, for that kind of store, and even like the other ones, you know, Amazon or Fashion Nova or this or that, like just because the models look a certain way, like you have to look past it. Free People's another one. You know, it's not really my vibe, but I find good stuff there. So I would say just consider keeping an open mind regardless of the store's intended audience. But these jeans are really soft, really comfy, of course in a lighter wash. I think I picked most of these up in the warmer months, and I was really into a lighter denim, which is just fine with me because I have a lot of boot cut in, you know, black, gray, and darker washes. So good if I want a completely different look. And then I paired that denim with a cricket sweater, which I love. I think I have 3. This one is in a bright white with a navy trim, and I sized up on this. This is an extra large because I wanted the deep V. So sometimes you can just wear, you know, nothing and have a deep V. It's kind of a little bit, you know, of a sexier vibe, or you can wear a tank underneath if it's too low. And then I'm not sure where I picked this belt up. I think I want to say Amazon, and it is like a dupe of some kind of designer brand, I'm sure. I don't know which one. They all kind of sometimes start to copy each other too, so it's kind of hard to keep up. But I think a cricket sweater on its own just looks classy. It's like, you know, I think some people call it a tennis sweater too. Both I would say are like synonymous with like, you know, upper class sports or whatever. So I just think that it looks nice, and I liked this bright white as almost the pop of color in this otherwise neutral outfit. And real quick, I just wanted to share the trench with you. So this is a trench coat I picked up from Mango a while ago. Another good site I find lots of items at, and this has just been really worn. I like to have a few different colors, shades, materials, and this just has some really neat details that I like. The buttons in the back right there. It has, you know, stitching in the sleeve, which is a nice little touch there. And then the contrasting buttons I think are a real cute touch as well. And I did want to pair this one 2 ways with the cricket sweater. So I did pop on my Adidas sneakers, which are great if you have to walk around town or do a lot of walking, but really how I would wear it more so is with some booties. So these suede light beige booties I picked up from Matisse quite a while ago. They zip up in the back. They do have a small kitten heel, real comfortable as well, not any kind of support. So the only ones that have some kind of support I think are the loafers and the Frankie 4. The Vivaya are shaped kind of nice. They're kind of, I mean, all of these are comfy. I wouldn't say they're not, but I don't want to mislead you to think that they are, you know, like tennis shoes. Okay, and for the next look is actually the Express jeans that I'm wearing, which are similar to the other ones, except those were in a 6 long and these are in a 10 long, which shows you the range of the sizes that I can get to. And I paired this look with this gorgeous Free People off the shoulder top that I got, and I wore this to dinner the other day. I just think it's so pretty, but this was the one that I was gonna mention isn't super comfy, as in, you know, if you move your arms around and stuff, this is just falling up all the time. But if you are going to dinner or something not super active, I guess, like wine tasting or something like that, then this is a beautiful top. I mean, the detail in it is so lovely, and then off the shoulder is so pretty as well. So I just think it's a really classy top, but for doing things, if you need to do things, you know, it's going to be falling up all the time. So I do want to mention that. I would say that makes it a little bit of a high maintenance top, and you know why I just can't wear it all the time. So I would say this is more a evening top. And then I wanted to pair it with my new fur coat that I recently picked up, this white one. It's so soft. I think that gives like a you know, a luxury look. It just looks really pretty. It feels really great. I actually picked this up recently from Fashion Nova. So I'm saying you never know where you're gonna find really nice pieces. And then for a more kind of everyday look, if you didn't want some, you know, fur, which is a little bit over the top, this wool coat that I picked up a long time ago from Gentle Herd. I am not going to say I recommend the company. I do like this wool coat. It's 100% wool. I love the color. I love everything about it, but I did buy a couple other things that didn't work out and the returns were kind of a pain. I will tell you that. So at your risk, I will link it, but just be aware, you know, returns sometimes can be a pain. It just depends where you're shopping, and it really isn't like, oh, this like, you know, place from China or this lower end or da. I've had recent returns to like Tom Ford was a pain, Tiffany. So it can be anywhere. It can be anywhere where the returns are a pain. You definitely have to read the return policy. I think as long as you can get it returned, because I have had some where one, they don't accept returns or it's a real pain, I won't ever shop there again. So I would say this is kind of what happened here. So definitely check the sizing if you do decide to go down this route, but it isn't lined or anything. And I am looking for the, I forget what it's called right now, but the like invisible stitching 100% wool coat. So maybe after the winter season, I will find one on sale. All right, ladies, I hope you got some outfit inspiration for the cooler weathers. If your weather is cooler or even warmer than where I'm at, you know, alter it a little, but I really just think color cohesiveness, some really neat and interesting pieces just added into a basic outfit is really the, you know, trying not trying look, which is always what I'm going for. You know, sometimes if it's too professionally put together, then it just looks very much staged. So you definitely want, you know, well, you pick what you like. So hopefully you were inspired. If so, I would sure appreciate it if you would give this video a like. That way YouTube will press it out to more ladies that it may potentially help. I wanted to thank you so much for dropping in and spending some of your time with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one.